And as luck would have it, we go to Tallahassee, and there is the ACC Player of the Year, just like we had television magic set up, Pack.
Timing is everything, right? Beatrice, first of all, welcome to the show and congratulations. I know it's been a crazy year, unbelievable success, great consistency. So what's the secret? Because we got a lot of folks up in Bristol, Connecticut listening right now, waiting to take notes on how to play the game of golf. So what's the secret in being so consistent?
I don't know. I guess just practice hard and a lot.
That does it. There's some truth to that.
Beatrice, as Mark said, this has been a different year to get to events, a different year in terms of schedules. What's been the biggest challenge for you to continue the success you've had at Florida State in this unique landscape?
I guess staying motivated, because obviously we didn't know if we were gonna play any events or how many events. So just like staying motivated and practice, even if you don't know what's gonna happen. But yeah, it's been different, but it's also been a lot of fun because we get to practice a lot with the team, and also in the fall we got to challenge the boys, the men's team, which was a lot of fun. So coach made it a lot of fun, even if it was a weird semester.
You know, that men's team's pretty good too now. They're ranked number 2 in the country and had a tough loss in match play in the ACC championship. So from that perspective, you know, I know great players love competition. Men, women, doesn't matter. I'm sensing you are thriving on competition, aren't you? You love it.
Yeah, I love it. It's so much fun, especially playing against the boys, because obviously none of us want to lose. So it gets really a lot of fun and a little, yeah.
So, like, do you go up to John Pack and say, all right, big man, let's go. We're going to take it from the back tees here. I mean, how does that work? Because, I mean, he's only the number 1 ranked amateur player on that side. So, again, I know how good both teams are here. So how does that work when you look him right in the eye and say, all right, let's go. I'll play for a Chick-fil-A sandwich. Let's go play.
I mean, you should ask him. I mean, I won one of the matches when we played 18 holes in the fall. So that was a lot of fun. But, yeah, they're like the men's team are super nice, and we spend a lot of time with them. So it's a lot of fun.
No, you don't remind John when you run into him, do you? Like, hey, big man, hey, guess what? You're dealing with the Player of the Year over here. So, I mean, you don't remind him, though, do you?
No, but I should.
I love it.
Beatrice, when you came to Tallahassee from Sweden, and look, I'm not breaking news here, there are tons of talented people who have played golf who grew up in Sweden who have come to the United States. I mean, Annika Sorenstam being one. I guess Madeline Sangstrom is one of the top players on LPGA right now who's from Sweden. We know the influence on the men's tour. But still, that process has to take place. So what's that been like for you to come to the States, go to school, be a part of a successful program, and certainly be looking ahead to what professionally could be out there for you?
I think it's been a huge step, both like as a golfer and as me as a person. I was very shy in the beginning, and my English I wasn't comfortable speaking English. So a lot of change during these 3 years, which is great. And I like being here. I can see myself staying here for a long, long time. And I enjoyed the weather. It's so much better than cold Sweden. And we get to practice a lot, which I really like. And competing all over the country. It's been, I feel really lucky and thankful.
Beatrice, with all your success and playing with the guys, again, Florida State's men's team, I emphasize again, the number 2 ranked team in the country. What part of your game do you think you have to work on the most as far as the next level goes?
My short game, for sure. I'm not very comfortable hitting those flop shots or like just shots around the green. So I've been practicing on my short game, and I need to spend a lot of more time doing that.
All right. So now here's the Louisville Regional coming up. You guys are going to be one of, I guess it's 8 ACC teams that are in the NCAA championship. Having gone through the ACC championship at Sedgefield a couple of weeks ago, obviously the stakes get a lot higher. But and Mark and I talk about this with other golfers, both men's and women's, and coaches too, Beatrice. There is the individual nature of the game and the team concept of the game. How do you guys get ready then for what is obviously the national championship?
I think we're just gonna keep doing what we do, practice on our own game, and then play a lot. And it's a great team, and we get along so well, and it's a lot of fun traveling with all of them. So I'm really looking forward to playing regionals and hopefully nationals too. So I feel like we all are super excited, and we're kind of like a young team with 3 freshmen, and it's just going to be fun to see what they think about regionals and nationals. So hopefully we'll get to experience both of them, and hopefully it will be a lot of fun.
Beatrice, I don't know where you're conducting this interview, whether it be in the coach's office or whatever, but over your right shoulder, looks like there's some golf bags up against the wall. What's going on over there? What's going on over there?
So this is like our team room lounge kind of thing. And we have all these kind of tour bags from past Seminoles. We have Brooke Koepka and a lot of different ones.
Wow.
Jonas Blixt, and it's a lot of fun to see that they succeed.
Nice. By the way,
so
have you met?
It's really inspirational.
Yeah, I was going to say, I would think so. Have you met Brooks Koepka yet or not?
No, I haven't.
You might need to. By the way, how many shots you going to give him a side? I mean, the way you're playing, Brooks has got one good knee.
John Pack. You give him Brooks.
You maybe say, hey, Koepka, I know you got a couple majors over there. I might give you 2 a side, right?
I don't know about that.
He's a pretty good player.
Hey, Beatrice, we a couple of years ago, back before we started the television version of this show, Mark and I got a chance to spend some time with Jennifer Kupcho at Wake Forest, who obviously won the very first Augusta Women's National Amateur. I want to ask you about that event too, because I know you've played in it. It seems to be such a wonderful stage for amateur golf in this country. And yet the ACC's already had success with Jennifer there. Take me through your experiences of being a part of a singular women's amateur event and kind of what it means to you to have played in both of them, I guess.
It's such an awesome event. It's a lot of fun, and they are really spoiling us. It's crazy, but it's a lot of fun. And just playing Augusta, it's so cool. And I have my brother as my caddy, and he was enjoying it a lot. So just experiencing that with my brother, and just playing such a nice course. Like the other course we get to play is also super nice. And it's a tricky golf course, like both of them. But it's amazing. Like you can't really describe it because it's so like big, and it's a lot.
Was there a particular hole at Augusta National that you've probably watched on television 1,000 times that when you finally got to it, you went, wow, I'm standing on the tee, or I'm on the green, or I'm in the middle of the fairway of a particular hole? Was there something about Augusta National that you just kind of jumped out at you, though, for the first time when you saw it?
The course is a lot harder to walk than you think. But I really like hole number 16. It's really cool. Yeah.
Did you try skipping one across the lake? Did you in the practice round?
I did. hmm
And did you pull it
I
off?
almost pulled it off. It was really close. Yeah.
Nice. I tell you, you are living the life. You are living the life down there in Tallahassee.
Yeah, I'm not complaining.
I mean, yeah. No. Hey, look, I mean, think about it. You get to play Augusta National as one of the top women's amateurs. You're the ACC Player of the Year. For our point of our discussion here, you've taken 2 or 3 chicken sandwiches off John Pack in a head-to-head matchup. That's been kind of a win there. And now, I mean, you're one of the nation's best golfers, and you guys are going to Louisville. Coach Bond's got a great team. I know you all are excited about the championship. Here's the last thing from me before Pack asks you probably the most important question of this interview. Jonas Blix is Sweden. He came to Florida State. Are we seeing an influence? Did he kind of pave the way for someone like yourself? Did you know him? Was that an influence in you arriving to Tallahassee? Because to be honest with you, I'm always intrigued by young people that take that leap of faith and come to college in this country from a foreign country and have great success. I think it's a great statement about kind of what we are. But how much a role did Blix play in maybe your arrival?
I don't know him. I knew that he went here and he liked it. But that was as far as that went. I actually visit a lot of different schools, and I have always wanted to come over here and try college out and play for a college team. But I didn't know him. I didn't speak to him. So it was kind of just visiting, and I got a great feeling for this place. So I just wanted to come over and start immediately.
It's been a win-win for both you and Florida State. All right, final question, and the most difficult one. Beatrice, since you've been at Florida State University, what has been your hardest class?
I think it's been like a math class because I'm not into math. Like, I don't like it at all. And also, I had to take public speaking last semester, and it was nerve-wracking because I don't like to speak in front of people, and I'm not really comfortable doing it. But it helped me as a person and a golfer. So I'm kind of like grateful that I took that class. But it was a lot of nerves and anxiety before the speeches.
Well, let me tell you something. You did a great job in the interview, so obviously that class
did a great job
paid
here.
some dividends because you were great. You wore this out like John Pack on the back nine when it mattered. Big birdie putt. Right? And math can't be hard for you. You just put 3 down on the scoreboard on every hole. Yeah, Beatrice, 3. I mean, come on. You're doing a great job. Congratulations on all your success.
Thank you so much.
You got it.
Thank you.